Okay, we are live.
Oh my God,
Yay! We're live.
Welcome to the District Queer Comedy Festival 2020 virtual edition.
Woo! I'm Ryan.
I'm Kelsie.
And we are the producers of this festival, and we are co-hosting it this year. Thank you all so much, anyone watching this live or watching this pre-recorded show, if you're watching it on our YouTube page.
Yes, thank you for showing up as an audience member, and for all of our performers, thank you in advance for the wonderful sets you're going to perform this year. Also, you're all in luck because this is the first show of the 2020 festival. So thank you to everybody who's here to support this opening event. We're really grateful for your attendance.
Yeah, so we have an awesome lineup of performers from all over the country during this festival. And to start us off, we have from New York, Kevin Thomas. Thank you, Kevin.
Yes, me. That's me. I'm here. I'm alive. I'm doing this shit. What's good, people? Yeah. So this. I mean, I'm just gonna. We're gonna all enjoy this adventure together. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. You have nothing to do. It's Friday night. We're quarantined. It's fun. It's fun. But I know I'm still scared of COVID. I actually had to flee to Houston after COVID hit New York, because in Houston I have this rare thing that Black people don't have called a father. So I had to go back there, work that out. It's kind of dope actually having a dad. And it's cool. And like, I don't know, one of the early kind of telling signs of coronavirus that you have it is that you can't taste your food. My question is that if you can't, like, how will white people realize that they have coronavirus if they don't see? I don't. Have you ever tasted a green bean casserole before? I didn't taste anything. It tasted like oppression. It tasted like 1492. So yeah, those are all the new jokes I wrote this entire quarantine. So we're just gonna go to. Right? I have not been thinking about comedy at all. I've been actually. I'm in my parents' house. I can't afford rent in New York anymore, but I can afford top shelf liquor. Which I'm proud of. It's in this blue cup. So if you see this, like Black Label, I have not had Black Label since I was 16 years old. Either way, if you can't tell, like, I am a Black person. I'm light skinned. I'm Black. You're welcome. For all three Black people here. I'm Black. I'm not use the N-word, unfortunately. Because when I use the N-word, people look at me like I'm dumb. Dominican. I don't know Spanish. I'm definitely mixed. I am half Black, half homosexual. People don't know what to make with that information. They say, Kevin, you're Black, but you don't sound Black. Okay, racist. Kevin, you're gay, but you don't act gay. Okay, homophobic. Hey, Kevin, you went to Penn, but you're not that smart. Okay, accurate. Has anyone else here been involved in a Ponzi scheme?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, there should be more or less yeses. Let me rephrase. Has anyone else here gone to college? College is America's Ponzi scheme. That's what I'm trying to get at. Like, by definition, a Ponzi scheme is when you take a lot of money and invest in something, and then you expect it to yield large results, but you're bamboozled. Kind of like buying tickets to a Lauryn Hill concert. Oh, Lauryn Hill's performing tonight at 8. That's amazing. Does Lauryn Hill know this shit? Like Lauryn Hill, going to see a Lauryn Hill concert is like playing the world's most frustrating game of hide and seek. Lauryn always wins. That's amazing. Either way, I don't know. It's weird. I'm kind of frustrated myself because I actually believe, like, I've actually believed in the American dream, which is stupid. Like I have an Ivy League degree from the University of Pennsylvania, and now I work at a shirtless gay sports bar. It's a shirtless gay sports bar that serves wings, so of course I kind of like to call it gay Hooters. Unlike Hooters, where the girls rock these orange short shorts and a tank top, at gay Hooters, I rock these bright red boxer shorts and nothing else. Like the Kool-Aid man. on the inside. Because I die each time I put on these shorts. My mother hates this next joke, by the way, so I'm just gonna let you all know she's watching. It's my biggest joke. I can't not say it. And my father, he's a very conservative Christian from the South. So I told him I was working at gay Hooters, and he judged me. Then I told him that bartenders can make $600 a night. And now my dad works at gay Hooters. I don't like when people call him daddy. It's my daddy, not yours. We're not Catholic. It's creepy. My mom hates it. He's not homophobic. Just that my dad makes more than $600 a night. He just makes money. I'm not poor. I'm an asshole. That wasn't nice. Where can we go from here? Let's see. Let's talk about. I'm kind of so frustrated at the whole Jussie Smollett situation. It's kind of messed up. Like, I don't know. As a queer black man, we don't have very many queer black male role models to look up to. All we have are Jussie Smollett, RuPaul, and Will Smith. That's all we got. Yeah, and it's weird, and like we're gonna talk about race because like race is a weird issue in Potomac, Maryland. In Potomac, Maryland, they actually the high school students in Potomac, Maryland, they're actually handing out Willy Wonka golden tickets, and if you had a golden ticket, then you had permission to use the N-word. If you got a golden ticket, then you have permission to use the N-word. It is 2020, and that form of racism is simply adorable. It's fun. I'll just say it. Like, I just imagine the kids going, doom-ba, doom-ba, doom-ba-dee, doo, nigga, I've got another puzzle for you. That's not racist. I actually, I'm going to end on this. I actually skipped over my fun part of the gay Hooters joke because we're live. So I haven't done this in so long. But we're going to go back to gay Hooters. Just because I'm wearing short shorts behind a bar does not mean people can touch me, right? Like, men would try to touch me. And for, like, I don't know, like it's not consent. Like, in order for men to understand consent, we need to teach them early in preschool with Dr. Seuss. Saying, you cannot touch me in a boat. You cannot touch me in a moat. You cannot touch me in the rain. You cannot touch me on a train. Not in the park, not in a car, not in a tree. You let me be. You cannot touch me here or there. You cannot touch me anywhere. You cannot touch me, Sam I am. You cannot touch my green eggs or ham. Just kidding. $600 a night. Touch me where the fuck you want. I don't give a shit. And that's it. Yeah, I think that was fun, right? I think we did a good job for this. Do this shit. I'm gonna drink and watch everybody else now and judge.
Thanks so much, Kevin. All right. Next up, we have Robyn, who is a Southern Belle with a story to tell.
Hi.
Yay!
Yeah.
Woo!
Okay, start my timer. How's everybody doing? Great. I can tell you're on Facebook land. So, my name is Robyn Scott. I hail from the southern, if you can't already tell from my voice, metropolis of Anderson, South Carolina, also known as modern-day Wakanda, the home of Chadwick Boseman. Wakanda forever. Most of us have never heard of Anderson, South Carolina, unless we lived here. The rest of you probably know us as the meth or white trash trailer park capital of the world. That's mostly what we're known for. So you can imagine them having Black Panther as their claim to fame, how much fun that is around here right now. For those that don't know, I am an openly trans female. Basically like to say the carpet don't match the curtains. In my case, somebody tried to install hardwood in the Barbie RV. I get asked a lot of really dumb questions being openly trans. People just blatantly feel they can come up and ask me dumb things. The first is, no, I do not know Caitlyn Jenner. I think the majority of the queer community will agree. We think she's a twat waffle.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. She's out for 2 weeks, guys. Still in the pink fog. The media, being the wonderful media that they are, run straight to her, shove that camera right in her face and go, Caitlin, what's the hardest thing about being a woman? And Caitlin looks dead at the camera, goes full Kardashian, and goes, walking in heels. And while the walking in heels thing is a challenge, the baby deer waltz isn't really the hardest thing women have to face. Ladies in Facebook land, the internet, correct me if I'm wrong, but in my experience, the hardest thing about being a woman is getting your damn eyebrows to match. 2 hours, guys. 2 hours. You get one drawn in, perfect. Razor sharp point, you could cut a bitch. The other one, it's a little straighter, and you look like The Rock. You get both of them arched a little high. And at first you're like, okay, I'm a little more energetic today, a little more excited, right? And then guys won't leave you alone because suddenly you're interested in what they're saying. And you're just going, kill me. Kill me. God almighty. Walking in heels. Oh. It's an election year. A lot of fun things are going on, as everybody knows. I actually got asked, I run a support group, me being openly trans in this area. I've gotten to know a lot of the Democratic people. I personally am eccentric. I think there's some, sensibility on both sides. I think most of the hard left and the hard right tend to be lunatics. Center is centric and sensible, and we can be open-minded. With that, I got asked to run for state house in South Carolina.
Ooh.
That's not even a joke. I really was asked. And yeah, I thought about it and I realized, well, there's a problem. I have some strange policies. One, I'm queer. It's South Carolina. 2, this is a red state. Do you really think I'm going to win anything in a red state? These guys don't care. They go to the ballot, hit R. That's it. The only way I'm going to get backed is if I've got the Democratic backing. Even though I may not be full Democrat, that's how I'm going to be seen. So when you go to the ballot and you got a choice of R and D, in South Carolina, you're just going to hit the R. The problem is the D's are the only one that's going to back the T. The R's can't stand the T's. The T's are in between the D's and the R's. But the R's are mad because the T's don't want to keep their D's. The D's don't really care about the T's at all, but they just want everybody to say, here, smile, please. The R's want us to keep the D's because, we know why the R's want the T's to keep their D's. That's just a fact of life. And I don't even know where I was going with this anymore, but I really just don't think I could run in this because being in the South, I grew up, pro-life. I worked 20 years in retail. Now I am pro-abortion, okay? I'm not pro-choice. I just say we thin the herd just a little bit. Just go ahead. Done, All right. Guys, that is my time. Check out my website for any upcoming shows since everything is finally slowly going back to live. RobynScottComedy.com. Got some cool swag. Thank you so much for having me on here.
Woo! Woohoo!
All right, thank you, Robyn.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, that was Robyn Scott. Next up, we have from Philly. He is the host of the podcast Kid Flicks, available anywhere you can find podcasts. Please welcome Ross Weisman.
Woo!
Hey everybody, thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here again for the District Queer Comedy Festival. As you can see, I am queer, I'm from Philly, and I love sitting on couches that were left by the previous tenants. Now, normally, for any type of show, I would just be doing stand-up, but I'm not really in the mood to stand up, and I figured I'd change things up a little bit, so I actually have 2 songs for you tonight, because I know that you've been thinking and watching this show man, this doesn't feel like a freshman orientation just hangout where you're desperate to make any friend with any schmo that has a goatee and a ponytail. I don't have either, but let's do some songs. So this first song, luckily during the pandemic, I was recently able to go to get my teeth cleaned after about a year of neglecting that. And it was a good experience. Everything's okay. But I had kind of a weird moment just in my soul. So here's a little song about that experience. I know I should have brushed more, life got in the way. I'm not ready to get lectured, I won't know what to say. I sit in the exam room, my stomach starts to sink. In walks the dental expert, and I cannot help but think, that's the hottest man on earth. He makes my tube of Colgate burst. So now it's time to will this tempest. The time has come to drill my dentist. His accent leaves me breathless. I think he's from the South. I can't whisper my sweet nothings with his fingers in my mouth. He makes me feel exposed and raw, my chompers on display. We'll make love just like brushing, at least 2 times a day. That man's gorgeous, he's a boss. I bleed for him like dental floss. I know my body will be dented the night I finally drill my dentist. Shout out to Sensodyne toothpaste. Exam is going smoothly. He packs away the kit. He tells me please to rinse my mouth, but then tells me to spit. He warms up too much sugar and then he cracks a smile. He says take care of the top and bottom, but I say I'm versatile.
Hey!
I'll dream about the day where we can be more than bi-yearly checkups at 2:30. Please give me a sign you also feel this light free. Toothbrush and mouthwash, hey, that's pretty tight. He says that I'm all finished, so sad I nearly cried. I plead for one more x-ray to show I can open wide. I stand outside dejected, even more lonely than before. But then I smiled and turned to see the bulk candy shop next door. That man's so sexy, it's intense. He makes me numb like Novocaine. It's once my mouth won't be pretty. I'll have him fill every cavity.
Woo!
Yeah. True story, but since my parents and my boyfriend are watching, haha, just joshing ya. So this is the District Queer Comedy Festival. Like I pointed out before on my wall, I am gay. I've been out for just about 3 years exactly now. Hold for applause. And it's great being out, but you find that certain gay spaces aren't the same as other gay spaces. So with that in mind, I'm going to change instruments and talk about a struggle that I had kind of being out in public as a gay person. And I decided to do this in the style of gay icon Johnny Cash. I hear the techno playing, the drag queens all strut out. My friends all drag me here, and now I want to get out. Oh, I'm stuck inside this gay bar. I don't think that I fit in. I'm extremely introverted, and there's lots of straight women. When I came out the closet, the internet told me, you gotta bleach your hair blonde and scream, yes, honey. But I wear lingerie or twerk. I am proud and I am gay, but I don't have time for homework. You know what? Shout out to the divas like Diana Ross. And I don't know how everybody else learned the lyrics before me, but fine. I see them ordering their shots and stuffing dollars in G-strings while I have an IPA that I've been nursing. Oh, stuck inside this gay bar. It's Grinder in the flesh. And I'm getting dirty looks because I don't own mesh. Well, I decided to leave, find a bar that's not for me. You know what? I'm gonna do that line over again because
Woo!
Is this the secret chord that David played that pleased the Lord? Who knows? Anyway, let me get back to the cool Johnny Cash. Well, there it is. Well, I decided to leave. That bar was fun, but not for me. Not big on being offered head while trying to pee. Oh, I'll come back for Pride Month. That's time to celebrate. I can just chill at Applebee's, but fuck, they think I'm straight.
Woo!
That is my time. Thank you all so much. Happy National Coming Out Month. My name is Ross Weisman. You have a great night.
Woo!
Woohoo!
Oh man, give it up for Ross one more time. How about
Woo, woo,
those
woo.
songs? Next up, we have Rachel Dunbar, who is a Boston-based comedian who performs with Austin-based sketch group as a writer and cast member called Over the Ledge. Check out her set.
Hey, happy Black History Month, everybody. You heard me. I know it's not February, but guess what? I don't need some calendar, okay, to tell me when Black History Month is over. The white man's calendar that's got Black History Month, the shortest month of the year. Anyway, in honor of Black History Month, I thought I'd share a few things with y'all, like my Venmo username. I'm not kidding. Get your phones out. I know you have the app, people. My username is Rachel-Dunbar-5. Let's go. I'm trying to get my reparations this year.
Yes, indeed.
If you don't have money for me, that's okay. I will take large plots of land or a mule. Matter of fact, I don't care about the money. I don't care about the land. I'd rather have a mule. Mama's got things she's got to transport. I'm a teacher. You're welcome. I've been teaching poetry to my students. The one thing that I don't like about teaching poetry is this idea of getting kids into it by telling them that poetry is just like rap. Because I think that gives kids a false sense of how cool poetry is. It's like, hey kids, do you like Tupac and Jay-Z? Well, you are gonna love Walt Whitman. It's just not the same. So I'm pansexual. For those of you who don't know what that means, it's basically like bisexual, but more specialer.
Yeah.
And I'm attracted to people all across the gender spectrum. It's very rewarding to be attracted to all of the people. and have none of them like you back. It's the biggest issue facing the gay community. I have been thinking a lot about the people that have made the gay community look bad recently, like Ellen DeGeneres, Pete Buttigieg, Jeffrey Dahmer. Because when Jeffrey Dahmer got caught, all the gays were like, "Damn it, Jeffrey, you were just supposed to eat the ass." Not the whole neighborhood. And here's the thing. I know some of you are thinking, like, I had no idea Jeffrey Dahmer was gay. That's okay. The police investigating his crimes had no idea either. When they found out that he was picking up his victims from gay bars, they were like, well, he just likes to go there for the music. Just cannot get enough Donna Summers. The police were so convinced of Jeffrey Dahmer's innocence that when one of his victims tried to escape, the police brought him back to Jeffrey Dahmer's house. But police out there, like, I get that you're so bad at your job that you have no idea something murdery is happening, but you see this half-naked, drugged-out kid with this older guy, you have to at least know that something gay is going on. Apparently, the police officer that returned Jeffrey Dahmer's victim back to him went on to become the president of the Milwaukee Police Union. Just imagine the collective bargaining agreement that guy pushed for that year. We want paid overtime. We want 5 vacation days a year. And every once in a while, we get to return a victim back to a serial killer. Guys, I'm adopted. My parents are white. I believe I officially have one-upped Kevin. 2 white parents beat 1 black parent. I don't make the rules. My siblings are adopted as well. So I'm black. My sister's Indian. My brother's Vietnamese, and my parents are white. So when we go out together, we don't look like a family. We look like a focus group. Listen to a lot of white music in my house, as you can imagine. You know, a lot of Beatles, like Rolling Stones, Bruce Springsteen. The blacks that ever got on my house was like Hootie and the Blowfish. I'll give you an example. So there's a song by Stevie Nicks called The Edge of 17, right? And there's another song with a very similar intro by Destiny's Child called Bootylicious. And I was hanging out with these girls, right? And they're playing Bootylicious. Only I don't know that because all I hear is the intro, right? It's coming, and they're all going like, Kelly, can you handle this? Michelle, can you handle this? Beyonce, can you handle this? And they're just like the wild wing does. Sounds like she's singing. All right, thank you. I'm Rachel Dunbar. That's my time. Woo!
All right, thank you so much, Rachel. Woo! All right, so next up, we have an improv team that has performed in DC, Baltimore, and Oklahoma City. Keep it going for Sharon and Karen.
Woo!
Woohoo! Thanks for having us. We are Sharon and Karen. To get us started, Facebook land / everyone on the Zoom, can you please give us just a word of inspiration?
Pride.
Pride? That's a good one. Thank you. I'm gonna be so extra sparkly this year.
All right. Oh my gosh, Karen, I'm loving it. All right, but this is okay, I see all the glitter, but this is a sales presentation. All right, we really need to ace this sales presentation because if we can get JP Morgan and Chase to give us this deposit, that means that we won't close. We'll keep our jobs.
But you know what I think JP Morgan and Chase don't get enough of? Is glitter. So that's why I'm just gonna run into the room screaming and then I'm gonna let a bunch of glitter just fly everywhere and then give a very professional sales pitch.
Okay, Karen, I'm hearing the words that are coming out of your mouth, and I'm a little concerned because you're our top salesman. I don't want you. Yes, that's a good thing. The bad thing is I don't want you running into the room screaming. I want you standing in the room delivering a really classy presentation, and maybe at the end we can apply glitter privately in the bathroom.
I think
sounds like a compromise.
I concede that I will not run in screaming. I will walk in calmly, but then I will say, hit it, boys. And then I'm going to have just glitter come from the ceiling. And then I'm going to have a disco ball drop. And then I'm going to have people dressed as sailors come in and just do a dance. And then I'll give a very classy presentation to get that deposit, and we won't close.
Listen, I've tried to keep my calm throughout this, but I hired you because I wanted a top salesperson. I didn't want Donna Summer coming in. So
but you know what they say about Donna Summer is she knows how to sell.
I don't know if they say that. I've never heard that about Donna Summer.
I might have just made that up, but she was a record-making, record-selling fiend, and she sold records. So I think she's a great person to look up.
I think one could argue that the record company sold the records.
Yes, that's accurate.
So we need to be like the record company, not like Donna Summer.
All right, Mrs. P. I'm going to level with you. I think you're being a real bummer.
I'm sorry you feel that way, but this is a workplace. Hey, guess what?
Workplaces have to be boring.
Fine, then casual dress on Friday. What about that? You've asked me for that for 2 years. I'm going to give it to you this Friday.
Just this Friday?
Just that. This is a workplace. This isn't a place where I know you're saying that I'm being a downer or whatever you just called me, but it's not that I don't want fun. I want the work to get done. We're on the brink of closing. Every day I come home, I feed my mother cat food, and I cry because.
Wait. Can you go back?
Yes.
Go back a little bit. Why are you feeding your mother cat food?
Well, because I have adopted 20 cats that. Not on purpose. It was a purposeful action that I did, but the cats found me, and I thought, well, I need to buy cat food in bulk, but I'm not taking a salary from this job anymore.
What?
Because
we're closing.
Because we're closing. So I was like, if we can consolidate, if we can all eat cat food. And my mom said, okay.
Is that why you just smell like tuna these days?
I smell fine. I smell like Jean Nate.
Are you sure about that?
I use my mother's Jean Nate, so I'm pretty sure. And I know what she smells like.
Jean Tunate.
Great. All right. That's very funny. Ha ha ha. Okay, but let's focus on the task at hand. Acing this presentation. Acing it. A+
okay,
is the goal. But if
we'll bring it from an A, which I already have. I've already gotten this presentation. This presentation here is an A presentation. This will get us. But you know what will get us even more money and prevent us from closing for even longer?
I would love to find out.
Glitter.
No. Why? Okay, so you seem to be really pushing this idea on me. Why?
Because everything is really, it's winter.
Yes.
And everything gets dark at 2 p.m. And I need something light in my life.
You know what it sounds like you need? I was about to say we should go out for drinks, and I've been asking you for the past few weeks if you wanted to get drinks.
I'm good.
All right. Okay, well, you know what? Then let's just table it for today. And you know what? Because I'm a good boss, you get to go home early.
But the presentation is in 5 minutes.
And that is correct. I'm gonna do the presentation. Just me.
I'm gonna hide in the corner.
No, you are not hiding in the
That's
corner.
a good.
You are not doing this to me. This is why it's really hard to be a truck driver.
So hard, man.
So hard.
The long haul of it
So
all.
hard.
Once they cancel Prairie Home Companion, it's like, why do I even do this?
Why do I
anymore?
even drive a truck?
What's the point?
What's the point?
Especially
When-
we had that, and before we lost Car Talk. No more click and clack.
When that car talk guy died, it was like my dad died.
It was like I died.
It was like my soul was crumpled up in a million pieces.
And then shot through a cannon into the stratosphere where it burned, where it fell down back to earth and but burned up on the way. And I don't know science, but it was bad.
It was so bad. Oh. But anyway, sorry that I took the wrong turn there.
Yeah,
I
man.
didn't mean to.
Well, yeah. Really wish you hadn't T-boned my truck.
That's what I'm
Full of
saying.
T-bones.
Crazy. Crazy. Yeah, but I'm sorry. You know, I thought I was supposed to be making a right, supposed to be making a left. By the time I figured out which way was what, it was too late. Then I was T-boning your truck. So it looks like both of us are having a difficult day.
Yeah. I got fired
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
because of you.
I'm sorry. Well, best of luck to you.
That's it? That's all you're going to say?
I mean, I've given you my license and registration. I still have a job.
How
And
about
yes-
you give me your job?
Not everyone can drive this kind of truck. This is a special truck.
Why is it special? Does it have like
Maybe
3
because I'm in a
microwaves?
relationship with it. Maybe because I've named her. Maybe because she's
Named
the
her what?
most Betty. Maybe it's because she's the most important relationship I have. Maybe it's because my kids don't talk to me anymore.
All right.
Maybe
Buck.
it's all of these things. Not anyone can drive Betty. And in fact, I'm actually getting really upset. So
Okay, calm down, Buck. Calm down.
okay.
Look, I know we just met, but I gotta tell you, I'm so glad that you shared that with me, because you know,
Thanks.
I got a Betty too.
What?
I mean, I did. You killed her.
My Betty hit your Betty. Oh
Now
my God.
the road is just littered with T-bone steaks and
I'm so sorry.
Betty's exhaust system,
So sorry.
and I'm fired. So maybe we should get married.
Okay. I'm willing to okay. I'm gonna say okay. I'm saying okay and not an enthusiastic yes, because I just know I've met you, and I watched 60 Minutes, and I don't know. You know where I'm going with this?
I haven't killed anyone in at least 3 years.
What are you even talking about, man? What does that mean?
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
What are you telling me? You said you killed someone 3 years ago, wacko. You just said it, right,
You
Betty?
killed someone today. You killed my wife.
Okay, I
today.
killed your car, your truck. Are you talking about you killed an actual person?
No,
Not like a deer or something.
No, I killed a truck.
Stop winking. Just tell me, are you an actual murderer?
Yes.
Who did you
Thank you. That's our show.
Yeah, buddy.
Yay.
Woohoo.
Oh man, that was the first District Queer Comedy 2020 Festival show.
First ever online show. Whoa!
We did it.
Give it up for all the performers you just saw.
Yeah, you had Kevin Thomas,
You had
Robyn
Robyn
Scott,
Scott
Ross Weisman,
and Rachel Dunbar.
and Sharon and Karen.
Yay!
Oh man, and thank you to all of the performers who did sets tonight. Thank you to everyone who watched the show. You can catch another show tonight at 9:30, streaming live from this Facebook page where you are already watching things.
And then if you want to stick around for 24 more hours, well, less than that, because there's a Saturday 8 o'clock show. You can watch that one, same place. 9:30 show Saturday, midnight show Saturday. So many shows.
All the shows. Thank you to everyone who performed. Thank you to everyone who tuned in. We are so grateful for you. And we will see you hopefully at another show.
Yes. Bye.
Yeah.